Imagine being stripped of everything: your home, your family, your dignity, thrust into a nightmare where survival depends on sheer mental resilience. This was the reality of Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist who turned unimaginable suffering into one of the most profound lessons on human existence. His experiences in Nazi concentration camps forced him to confront the harshest realities of human suffering, yet from that darkness emerged a life-changing philosophy, one that teaches us that even in the worst circumstances, we have the power to find meaning. Welcome to today's video, where we dive deep into man's search for meaning, a book that has transformed millions of lives. Stay till the end for key takeaways that you can apply to your own life. Let's get started. Viktor Frankl was a prominent Austrian psychiatrist when World War II turned his life upside down. Deported to Auschwitz along with his family, he witnessed unspeakable horrors. Starvation, disease, and death were everyday realities. His pregnant wife, his parents, and his brother perished in the camps. Yet, amidst the unimaginable suffering, he made an extraordinary observation. Those who found meaning in their suffering were more likely to survive than those who succumbed to despair. He realized that even when everything else is taken away from a person, they still have the ultimate freedom, the freedom to choose their attitude and response to suffering. This observation became the foundation of his revolutionary psychological approach, logotherapy. Frankl's philosophy is simple yet powerful. We cannot avoid suffering, but we can choose how we respond to it. According to him, life's meaning isn't something we stumble upon. It's something we create. Logotherapy, or meaning therapy, suggests that finding purpose in life is the key to mental and emotional well-being. Unlike Freud, who believed humans are driven by pleasure, and Adler, who emphasized power and superiority, Frankl argued that our deepest drive is meaning. It is not happiness or material success that sustains us, but a deeper sense of purpose. This purpose is what fuels our resilience and gives us a reason to keep going, even in the face of extreme hardship. So, how do we find meaning? Frankl identified three main sources. First, meaning can be found in work, a purpose-driven career or passion. Engaging in meaningful work, contributing to society, or even pursuing a personal project can provide a sense of fulfillment and direction. Second, love. The deep connections we have with others, whether family, friends, or even humanity as a whole. Love, in Frankl's experience, had the power to keep people alive, providing hope and a reason to endure suffering. And third, suffering. Yes, suffering itself can be meaningful when we rise above it, transforming pain into personal growth. Frankl believed that when suffering is unavoidable, the way we respond to it determines its meaning. By adopting the right attitude, we can find a sense of purpose even in life's most painful moments. Frankl observed that prisoners who focused on helping others, sharing bread, offering encouragement, or holding on to a vision of a future goal, often fared better than those who succumbed to despair. Those who had a reason to survive, whether it was reuniting with loved ones, completing important work, or holding on to a deep-seated personal belief, were able to endure unimaginable suffering. Even in the most horrific conditions, humans have the power to choose their attitude. Frankl famously wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances." Think about that for a moment. Our mindset is our ultimate refuge. Regardless of what happens to us, we have the ability to decide how we will react. This realization gives us an incredible amount of control over our own lives. So, how can we apply Frankl's wisdom in our own lives? Here are three actionable takeaways. Reframe suffering as growth. Facing hardships? Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can this teach me?" When you shift your perspective, challenges become opportunities for personal development. Every obstacle can be a stepping stone to resilience if we allow it to shape us rather than break us. Think about moments in history where people turned their pain into purpose. Athletes who suffered career-ending injuries but went on to inspire others. Individuals who lost everything but rebuilt their lives stronger than before. Your suffering, 2, can be transformed into strength if you choose to grow from it. Find a purpose bigger than yourself. Whether it's a career goal, a passion, or helping others, meaning gives you resilience. Identify what truly matters to you and let it guide your decisions. Purpose isn't always grand. It can be as simple as making a difference in the lives of others or striving for personal excellence. Even small, consistent actions towards something meaningful can create a profound impact over time. Think about volunteers who dedicate time to helping those in need, or parents who work tirelessly to provide a better future for their children. These acts, though seemingly small, contribute to a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. Take responsibility for your attitude. We may not control what happens to us, but we control how we respond. In every situation, we have the ability to choose courage over despair, action over helplessness, and meaning over emptiness. Life is unpredictable, but our reactions shape our reality. Instead of letting circumstances dictate your emotions, focus on what you can control: your mindset, your actions, and your willingness to grow. Consider those who have overcome extreme adversity. Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years of imprisonment yet emerged with a message of forgiveness, or Helen Keller, who, despite being blind and deaf, became an author and activist. These individuals didn't allow circumstances to define them, they chose to define their own path. And so can you. By applying these principles, we can navigate hardships with a stronger sense of purpose, turning even our lowest moments into fuel for personal transformation. At the end of the day, man's search for meaning isn't just about survival, it's about truly living. Frankl's message teaches us that we don't need a perfect life to find happiness. We need a sense of purpose. No matter where you are in life, you have the power to find meaning and rise above your struggles. You are not defined by what happens to you, but by how you choose to respond. So, what's your meaning? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more life-changing insights. Until next time, stay inspired.